Happy Friday.
It's Friday. Bing bong.
All right. Wait, let me squeeze in that way. All right.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
So we had the scholarship event last night, and then we saw a ton of group members, and then, of course, Feel Good Friday.
North Park.
North Park. So it's constant. I love it. And then, honestly, I do my coffees Monday, Wednesday, every day, but I constantly see group members. So I'm seeing group members every day. I love it. Even on a Sunday. I'll run into someone.
Even on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And we're going to go celebrate Carol's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to eat lunch for Carol's birthday on Tuesday. Like, I see June just about every day.
Yeah, exactly. We see everyone. And you.
And Carol. I see Carol just about every day. I see Yvonne just about every day. I love seeing you every day.
Well, the thing too is what's awesome about it is that, like, before you lived your life and say you knew your small group of friends or your acquaintances, you go through life still good. Life is great. But now when you see people, it's kind of like, hey, what's going on? And even if you had just seen them a couple days ago, it's always that reaction of like super happy.
Yes.
Like, that's a good feeling.
The way I feel at home is when I run into people on the street. And it doesn't have to be a stop and chat.
Right.
When I'm running by and I wave like, hey, Jude. Or if I'm riding by on my bike and it's like, hey, Yvonne. Love that.
Which, by the way, you're going to see Liselle probably riding her bike on the coast.
Yep.
Going from Cardiff to Solana Beach, back and forth. So
exactly.
If you see her, honk at her.
Exactly.
Honk at her.
Take a picture. Take a picture and show me what the back of my head looks like.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. And then tag her. Don't just send it to her.
Yeah.
Like, take a picture, video.
Yeah.
It's going to be, instead of Where's Waldo, it's Where's Liselle.
That's actually a really good idea. We should do Where's June, Where's Liselle? Because I'm sure you're going to see us within the community. We're not joking when we say that we support small business. Like,
we do.
When I get coffee, when I get sushi, when I want steak, it's like I'm going to a locally owned business and hopefully returning to that business.
And my accountant will testify to this, that what are you doing spending so much money at coffee shops? I want to support. And did you know that John Milikowski, he did a whole announcement where he said there's a new change in the IRS codes. You can't write off your food and beverage anymore.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can take classes together. That'd be cool.
Okay.
We should just go to jiu-jitsu together, to go to Pilates together, and that is still quality time. You're supporting small business. You're being healthy. And you can write it off. I write off all of my memberships.
Oh.
Because that's marketing. That's how I get. That's how I get patients.
That's a good idea. All right, it's marketing. And then if you do run into an issue, call John Milikowski.
Exactly.
He'll help you.
So John Milikowski, Tax Law, had his scholarship foundation last night, and all of the sponsors of the scholarship or of the event, they were all local, like Alila Maria, Jimmy O's.
Well, and most of them are his clients.
Yes.
That's the thing. That's what's amazing about supporting local, the community. I mean, what was the theme yesterday? He said, if you strive together, thrive together.
Love that.
That's what really, like, even today is all about. Friday, Feel Good Fridays. Team Up Tuesdays, our entrepreneurship group. Everything with the group is, if we strive together, we thrive together. It's true. People had asked. There was a lot of emotions today, too. Last week was heavy. We talked about joy. This week we talked about vulnerability, and there's people that talked about things that, wow, it's a little, sometimes it's
struggle.
Stuff you don't, struggle. You don't want to, people typically, we get into this mindset of like, well, I can't let anyone know I'm struggling. But you should be able to, and this is the format.
You know what? So the speaker at the Scholarship Foundation was Colin O'Brady, and he was incredibly vulnerable, and he had video documentation of the most vulnerable situation anyone on the planet could ever be in. So he did many amazing things, but one of the amazing things is he's the only man to ever traverse Antarctica by himself, and it took him like 53 days, and the video that he showed of him literally saying, I'm not doing well, or I'm struggling, is on the internet for millions of people to see. He is an explorer. He made history. And he wouldn't have been able to do that without that vulnerability of saying, okay, I'm having a hard time, but I have to keep going.
He was crying at one point and at the tip of his nose, and the tears froze because that's how cold it is there. But he was vulnerable, but he also, this is his theme, strive together, thrive together. He had his wife, he had his team behind him, and it's not about, and this is a common thing that I have friends that are SEALs, retired SEALs, and they always say, even going through buds, toughest thing you'll ever go through. You can set a goal and be like, all right, I want to get through this 3-week course. But the reality is you need to take one step at a time. Colin O'Brady, when he burned, his lower half of his body, his mother put a chair a foot away, and that was the first goal. Then she moved it 3 feet. So it's that every step. You can't, the SEAL teams always say, you get through buds not by trying to look at the end of the whole course. You look, all right, let me make it an hour. Let me make it till tonight. Let me make it till breakfast. And that's it.
Yeah, literally. That story about his mother helping him rehab, it made me want to meet his mom. And that's the kind of energy that somebody who can be so strong and such an athlete and so powerful, it's like sometimes you just need that softer energy, that loving, unconditional love, that understanding. It's like there's got to be a balance. So even next week, June's going to be out of town, and he was like, do you want to have like a male co-host with you? And I was like, heck yeah, because I still want that balance, you know? It's like when one person starts going in one direction and the other goes in the other, it's like you need to balance each other out. It's like, where are we going at the same pace, or are we going in different directions? I like the balance of energy.
Yeah. Well, you can't, and the thing is, you can't go through life, and I think we all know people like this where they feel like they know it all. They have it figured out. I don't have it figured out. I don't have it figured out. That's why I have Lisel as my co-host, partner with the group, is because I don't have all the ideas. It helps to have different perspectives, and it'll help you grow if you do that.
And actually, this was so cool. June brought up his original co-host, Nick McCoy, who I've actually known since high school, ironically.
Love you, Nick.
And he came up to the front, and he had this very, he's so inspired by how much the group has grown. And we were talking back there. So Nick and I and my boyfriend and Nick's wife, we all happened to go to church together, and we all sat together this past Sunday. And one of the things that we talked about was, why is it so hard to ask for that community, to ask for that vulnerability? And what I really needed for a long time was more spirituality, more connection with people at church, more connection with God. It's like, why was it so hard for me to ask for that seat at the table? Why was it so hard for me to just like take a step into an arena like this? And it's like, guess what? When you do, you'll probably be welcomed.
Exactly.
And if you don't feel that welcome immediately, just keep going back, and you'll probably start making friends and get that welcome.
The right people will show up at the right time, and it's a lot of times, and it crosses over to business and personal as well, is that we hold ourselves back. We overthink things. We, like, oh, well, no, they may not want to be friends with me. It doesn't hurt to just start speaking to somebody. A business project, I don't know, what if I fail? Just do it. Talk to people that have done it. Talk to people that have, that have failed. Because you, honestly, even the most successful people, I've had a lot of failures. And if you talk to any successful person, they've had a lot of failures. If there's somebody that says, oh, no, I hit it out of the ballpark the first time, they're lying. There's something there. There's some sort of failure that got them to that point.
Yeah, there is no baseball player that hit it out of the ballpark the first time they ever swung.
That's a good point.
They probably didn't even make contact with the ball.
Good point.
Maybe a golfer could have had a hole-in-one the first time, but a freaking baseball player? No, I don't know what it is about the game.
Done that.
The game of baseball is the best analogy. Even Colin O'Brady last night was a Yale University swimmer, and one of his mottos of the evening was, the biggest winners have still lost games.
Yes.
The biggest winners have still had failures. Because if you're playing in a game that you've won every single time, your competitor is not challenging you.
Yeah.
You're not getting better as an athlete. If you haven't lost yet, it's because you're not challenging yourself in the right competition.
Oh, yeah. Well, and the thing, too, is I always talk about jiu-jitsu as well. Jiu-jitsu is a lot of failure. You tap out. Everybody, no matter how high level you are, you're going to tap out. And the thing is that you see, and I see a lot of jiu-jitsu athletes that they will only roll with someone like a lower belt than them, less skilled.
Dude.
You're not going to improve.
Yeah.
But if you challenge yourself and roll with people better, and it's really honestly like business, when you're sitting in a room of people that are experienced in all these different fields, you're going to elevate. But if you are the top and you always try to pretend like you're the top, you're not going to improve.
Yeah, you'll get caught. You'll get caught because if you're not really the person who should be at the top, you'll get caught. So I have a quick ridiculous story. When I went to college, I went to a university that I had signed a scholarship to sight unseen. I hadn't even been there before. But I went because there was this girl, she was from Huntington Beach. She was their number one player. And I was like, okay, if she likes this place, I'm going to go. So I signed the scholarship. Within weeks of practicing together, she was number one, and there's 7 girls on the team. She asked me, I would beat her, right? She asked me, can you not tell the coach that you're winning these matches? Because can you not tell anybody that you're winning? And I was like, honestly, I was 17, and I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to tell anyone. Anybody watching knows who won the match. You're not hiding by keeping it a secret. And eventually, I took her spot. I played number one. She was so offended, she quit the freaking team.
Wow.
And let me tell you, now this is the humble part. I did not belong at the number one spot. Our team suffered by me being number one, and I ended up being number one all freaking 4 years. I should not have been the number one player of a college tennis team. I needed somebody to challenge me, and they weren't there. And so, look, and I don't even play tennis anymore. That shows you that you need somebody to compete with. You need somebody to keep you accountable, and that's what we do here for each other, here at the group, with your spouse, with your business partners.
That's one of the biggest things too about being like a cheerleader for somebody. A lot of people think it's like, hey, rah rah, go go go.
Right.
But it's also that the true cheerleader and true champion of you is going to tell you and call you out. If you're doing something wrong, you're headed the wrong direction, or you're making mistakes, be open to suggestions. Be open to challenge. Be open to it. Beautiful things can happen, and we're seeing it every day. And look, I say this every week. Cloudy. 9 o'clock, usually a good on you, which is perfect because a lot of people here, they're out in the sun. Well, not in the sun, but it protects them. And then as soon as it ends, clouds spread, beautiful sky, and the sun is out. And now we have bubbles, look.
Oh, we have bubbles. I'm freaking sweating. And we're in the shade, and that's just September in San Diego for you.
Yeah,
this
but she's
is
wearing
local
shorts
summer.
and a t-shirt. Look, I'm wearing boots.
Dude, your feet must be sweating.
Actually, my feet don't sweat. My hands do. My head does.
Okay. That's our cue.
That's our cue.
That's our cue.
Look, bubbles. That's how we end
I love
the
it.
podcast.
That's what brings her joy.
But
is bubbles.
thank you. Tuesday, Team Up Tuesday at Maya Moon Collective in Normal Heights, North Park area. 9 o'clock. We're not going to be there every week, but we're going to be there at least once a month, maybe twice a month. Fridays, Feel Good Friday, 9 a.m. at Good Anya. Thank you again, Good Anya, for letting us host it here.
We love you.
Over 100 people show up every week. It's just a good feeling. All we see are hugs. All we feel are hugs. We just feel love. We feel supported. We feel inspired. Yeah.
Halloween party at Municipal Saturday, October 14th.
Thank you, Municipal.
We love Municipal.
You know, the thing about Municipal, too, is they are... Their headquarters is here in Oceanside. They're so supportive of the community. They're hyper focused on the community. And, you know, Oceanside gets very protected of their area. Municipal gives back. You can use it. If you want to use it as a workspace area, you want to go hang out there, you want to hold events there, they really do want to support the community. They were open arms. They said, hold the Halloween party. We're going to have a bartender. We're going to have a DJ, which we need to find, by the way. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to give costume a prize, which will probably be an outfit from Municipal.
Brad.
It's going to be the best costume contest, and then maybe the most creative contest.
Okay,
So,
I like that.
yeah, and then hopefully I can post this today. But if you, what's today's date? I forgot what today's date is.
18th.
18th.
Oh, September 18th.
September 18th. By the end of today, whoever has paid for the ticket, if you pay the ticket, we're going to do a raffle, and we're going to give 2 people. We're going to refund that ticket price, and you get in for free.
Boom. And with the ticket price, it's $30. You get your first drink free.
Yeah, right. And you get to connect.
And you get to party.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have a dance off. So I want to see your dance move.
Yeah.
I want to see her dance. I've actually already seen her
It's
dance
a
move.
very tough competition.
Yeah.
So I hope you practice.
Ooh, last thing too. I keep saying last thing. Ariel from Picture Friend is gonna do a singles event or game while we're there for all the singles, because we do have a lot of singles.
Interesting.
So.
And this is a reoccurring theme. We need more males. We need more
Yes.
men in these singles events
Don't
and
be
like
afraid,
dating.
man.
Dudes,
These
we
are
know you're single.
Beautiful, heart-centered women here.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I know you single men.
And you can just like come, happen to be at the party, and then if you also want to be with the love of your life, maybe they'll be here at Municipal,
it is.
October 18th, Halloween party.
Everything.
You have to dress
the group
up.
has the answer for everything: love life, business life, personal growth.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
People want a job, they come here. Everything happens here.
Yeah.
Thanks again. Thank you, Dr. LaSalle. Cheers. Everybody, tune in, like, and subscribe. I know the viewers are out there. It's funny, our subscribers are decent, but it doesn't match our views. But hey, you're already there. Like and subscribe.
Yes. Yeah. And
right.
maybe sponsor us.
Yeah, there you go. See you later.
Woo!